Shazar.
Beautiful. Doing well.
Doing well. And then he glances up at the director. Did I do it okay? Maybe. Maybe, Jean. Rodabo. Robadobo? FIFA-fo? Fauxtography? Oh. I know. Oh, I know. Okay, we're going to start soon. You know. Couple last pieces of business. Get down to. Oh. Drop the bomb on me, baby. Whoa, wait. Was that a redemption I didn't see? Did I see a redemption? Patrick Redempsey? What does Yum do? Did it do something I wasn't watching? Did we add? That didn't redeem. Should have known because it would have said successful redeem, huh? Could have figured that out on the easy way. It would be yum 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 anyway. You know what I mean? Ooh, it is sunset here in Hyrule. Ooh, we're gonna get. Let's see, what time is it? I don't know if we're at the sunrise or sunset. 6 p.m. Ooh, okay. First thing we're gonna do is a little sunrise. Ooh, of some kind. Yum yum donuts. Some people have insisted that there is no such thing as a yum yum donut and that I was making it up. And I was like, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? You're talking crazy. You know, talk crazy, man. Talk crazy. Oof, it's hot. I gotta get my fan. Schnitzel. Oh, schnitzel. Schnitzengrudel. Oh, Schnitzengrudel. Okay, that looks nice. I like what you've done here. Just a dude. Dude in the dark room. That's it, man. That's all I can really offer, you know what I mean? Darkroom tasks and such. Looks fine. Great. Okay. Okay. Gonna be up in just a second here. Okay. Okay. Gotta put my fucking fan up. Are you a fan? Yeah, I'm fucking fantastic, bro. Re-up your subs. Wait a minute here. Oh yeah, I did something to this ads. I know I meant to talk to Pax more about it. I fucked it. I fucked it up. I'm a terrible person. I know. I'm a terrible person. Y'all wouldn't want to be my friend, but you could follow me. have done the ceremonial splash of water on my face. So, basically my face has been baptized again. Alright. Not that I had to. I was baptized as a child. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. Just in case. You know, cover the bases. You know, what do you want? You know. Okay. Summertime, dude. My dudes. Fuck, it's 7:50. Okay, we gotta get going. Alright, I'm putting my last thing together here. Taking a sip of water. I want to rock and roll. Rock and roll. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry for the advertisements. I get paid for them though, so that's cool. Cool, just blasting us up the butt with ads. Yeah, you know. Well, you get paid. I get paid. You don't. You get paid in other ways. Just not from the ads, but I do. You know what I mean? Fought this boss once that was just blasting me in the ass with ads. Had to do some crowd control. You understand? A bit of a suppressing type effect to the lot of them, thinning out the numbers. Crowd control. I think we're good though. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Summertime, summertime, summertime. Dude, I need to monitor. Oh, that's a. Very curious. I gotta check. I don't know if I can go from my camera. Right now we're using USB. Are we supposed to be seeing what you're doing? Hell no, dude. Gotta do the intro first. Are you kidding me? No, but thanks for checking. That's a good. It's good to check. I approve of your checking of, because I do fuck it up a lot, don't I? Fuck shit up. No, I was about to. We're gonna start. Solid, yeah, solid as slash. Durr. I was just saying. I was curious if my camera can do HDMI video out whilst being used as a webcam through the USB. Something I gotta figure out, because then I don't have to worry about the on-camera monitor to double check my framing and such. These are just thoughts. Thoughts never hurt anybody, man. Only actions do. Dude, just wrapped up the first season of Next Generation. Badass. They like talk about the Borg, but it's like not quite Borg yet. It's Borg stuff. But they're coming around, you know, and hell no do I trust those Romulans. No, I do not. Especially because they murdered Worf's family when they were supposed to be allies. Worf has a bit of a bone to pick. Okay, what the hell am I doing? Let's get started, dude. It's going to be a long night. Well, we're going to end at 10, but it could be a long night. It's long for some. Might be long for some people. Prickly. Yeah, dude. Worf. Buzz's girlfriend. Worf. Okay. Do I have everything I need? I feel like I got my fan blowing on me. I got water. Got the controller. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but who knows, dude. Do it live. Fuck it. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Okay. And we begin. Where are my headphones? Probably a good idea. Headphoneage Mosi. Ooh. Hello, all. Welcome to the dark room. Welcome to the stream. I am Paul Mosi Hanton, the dude in the dark room. Thank you. I'm the dude in the dark room, and it is Thursday, June 30th, which makes it a Triforce Thursday here in the dark room, which means we're going to be photographing some fun stuff in Hyrule. In Breath of the Wild. We're going to continue on with our summertime themed type photography here. We kicked it off last week over in the Farron Sea area, just south of the Farron grasslands, you know, of course. Everyone knows that area. And I felt like this is, you know, this shirt, you know, I kind of thought, I definitely not worn this shirt on the stream. But it's also going to be 4th of July weekend. Is this what we would consider 4th of July weekend? Let me check, because the 4th of July is like not on the weekend. But it's close enough, you know what I mean? If you're going to celebrate during the weekend, I feel like it's going to be this weekend, right? I mean, it's kind of like Price is Right. If you go over, it's done. But if you're under, you can win. You know what I mean? You can't. That's why, you know, you try to err on the side of going a little bit lower and then maybe 1 penny above the next person, right? At least that's my tactic. Every time I've been on the show, I'm like a regular Aaron Paul, which is, if you haven't seen a video of him on Price is Right before he was a big old famous man. Anyway, this shirt's very summer-like, and it's you know, you feel like you could see me at a 4th of July like barbecue or something, like chowing down on some corn on the cob. Maybe a dog of the hot type or something. I don't know. You know, but it felt right. But again, in keeping with the summer theme, we're gonna be adventuring around those coastal areas of Hyrule. And shooting the beaches and the coastal city. I think there's only one. I Thought there was two, but again, I'm kind of acclimatizing myself to this game. Cream popcorn on the cob, yeah, cream popcorn on the cob. It's pre-shucked, you dumb fuck. You know what would be real fitting for the summer? I need like a corn cob pipe. I think that would be very fitting. Sit on the balcony, sit on the porch, just kind of put it in and out between your teeth while you're talking to somebody. You don't have to be smoking anything, you know what I mean? It could just be kind of a piece of flair. At least that's my theory. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a fun day. Hope you all had a great week. We just wrapped up. It's good to own land. Yeah, exactly. We just wrapped up our second season of How to Marry a Photographer. So we didn't do anything yesterday. It would have been a wedding Wednesday. But I'm going to take like a week or two off of that just to give it a little break. Do some research. Try to figure out what kind of strategies we want to change, how we want to change our strategy, what we want to do a little bit different for the next playthrough. But hope y'all didn't. Yeah, we had to have a honeymoon. Either way, hope everyone has been having a good week. Hope you're ready to have a fun weekend. I consider Thursday the kickoff, or at least when we do photography on Thursdays, I consider kind of the kickoff to the weekend. So hope everyone's ready to kick back and relax, have some fun, take some photos. I highly encourage shooting some photography in whatever game you see fit, or maybe maybe you're out walking around and you're watching a stream on your phone and you're shooting photos. Is that possible? Well, you could, if you didn't. I don't know if you could do it with the same device. That's actually a good thing that's a good question. Can you watch a stream on Twitch and have that open while you are also using the camera? I don't. It's probably going to be phone specific, and there's probably some kind of an app that'll give you like a little bit of like a double display or something. I know I can do that with YouTube. My brother Johnny Boy just showed me how to do YouTube screen within the screen, double image thing, so that YouTube doesn't just automatically stop the video right when you switch apps. So I'm sure it's possible. Anyway, shoot some photos if you want. Or just sit back and watch me take some cool photos here in Zelda. Other than that, just try to relax and have fun. That's the bottom line here. That's the point. That is what we're doing. We are just enjoying our time, having some photos, having fun. Did I have any other news? I don't think there's any news. I don't think there's any news. Let's just jump in. I wanna get started shooting. I really would love to get across the entirety of the coastal region in this game for the summer, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Just seeing how big the coast is and how much stuff there is to adventure and explore there. We'll see. We'll find out. Either way, let's just jump right in, man, and just have a go at it. You ever had a go at anything? Whew. Earmuff time, also known as Paul becomes 10 degrees warmer as soon as the headphones go on. That's kind of generally how it feels. This is why I need a fan blowing on me. This is why I need the air conditioning blowing throughout. Oh shit! I forgot to move my game monitor. Hang on. Oh, what the fuck? I gotta move this too. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're okay. My focus, yeah. Eye focus coming in for the win with my Quanyon. Wait, you need to cycle 2 pairs of headphones from your freezer to your head. Hey, you know what, dude? I bet there would be a market for refrigerated headphones, or at least like an attachment, like where the pads would be. Like if the pads on the earmuffs were interchangeable, and then you could have, of course, dude. You're not just a problem solver. You're just a genius. Okay. but where the ear pads are, like those could just be the gel that you have in the freezer, and then you can just put the gel pad in the freezer. Also, me and my girlfriend were talking about how a lot of the time, at least for me, when I have headaches, I feel like a lot of the time it has something to do with the tension in my jaw and like temple area on my head. And I swear if I take a second and like relax my jaw, do a little stretch, relax the jaw, and like if I rub my temples, I swear my headache can go away. Not all the time, not every time, but sometimes. And I bet a chilled headphone thing would probably also do a similar trick to help relax. Well, actually, I don't know, because cold isn't going to really relax the muscles. Might help them if they're swollen. I'm not fucking a doctor, though. What the fuck? You trying to ask my advice here like I'm a doctor? What the fuck? I'm a photographer, sir. I'm just kidding. No, nobody asked. You didn't ask. I didn't see you ask me anything. You didn't ask me anything. All right. So the first thing we gotta do. First of all, it's sunset here, so we're gonna try to grab a sweet sunset shot of this area as soon as we start actually shooting, which will probably be in about 20 minutes because we have to do a review first, of course. And like I said, we had kicked off the summer type photography here just below the Farron grasslands here at the Farron Sea area at La Vera Beach. And today we're going to probably shoot not only the sweet rock arch here, I want to get some photos of that, but then we'll walk over here to Puffer Beach and see what's happening over here. Look like some cool tide pools maybe. This game is so freaking cool. And I think a lot of it, for me, has to do with how rad the map is. I mean, like literally, just like I would definitely hang this map on my wall if I had a nice big print of it, because it's so cool. I did that exact thing with Zelda, Legend of Zelda, the first one. I had that map that I had gotten in like a Nintendo Power maybe. It had all the hearts marked on it, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I had that on my walls. I gotta find all them hearts, man. Not a problem here. Anyway, map is rad. That's the bottom line. Now, we do have to delete some of these photos, unfortunately. And I do love so many of these. And I'll probably start whittling down these first ones at some point. Some are kind of historic and I'm going to keep them, but others are like, well, we get a better shot like that. I mean, for instance, this Lionel, I don't think this is the best Lionel shot. We did this during our winter season type photography in the Heber Mountains, shooting all those cold zones. I learned the design to base the size of the world map on the map of Kyoto. The hometown of the director of the game. Oh, no shit. For this game? Oh, yeah, for Breath of the Wild. Yeah, okay. That's rad. I'm very curious. I'd love to see that, like, and I'm sure someone has done, like, a little crossfade video that shows the similarities or something. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Fun fact of the night goes to John Mosehanton. Thank you. Either way, this shot's, it's like, okay. It's an okay shot. I like the pose. This is a pretty prime pose for a Lionel about to swipe me with his giant sword, with his Daya katana. And the shadow on the ground looks great. But you know what? Let's delete this because we are out of winter mode, dude. We'll go get that shot again later if we wish. Definitely keeping this one of the Guardian with the moon rising over the hills. I love this shot. I've actually been meaning to find the stream that I shot this in and get a nice clip of that photo being taken because I fucking love it. As well as this one. Absolutely love this shot. Love this shot. Love that shot. This shot's probably up for dismissal because I feel like we can get better shots like this, but I still like it. Obviously, I very much love our Blade Master about to do his little rock'em sock'em floor punch move. Love those. Love those. Love this explosion shot. Love all these guys. These are relatively new, so we're going to keep those around. I should probably delete one of these Talus shots. I'm not going to do that right now, though. It's too much work. Got this Hinox in the moon. We'll save that for now. But I don't even really. This shot's not even that great in my opinion. Had I got this shot with the dragon in the frame, because it probably was somewhere in the sky that I did not notice until finally crept into one of my shots and I took note. I don't know. This shot it's very simple. It's very simple, and I like it for its simplicity in a way. But at the same time, it's like we could get a better Hinox in the moon shot. I think there's a little bit of a flatness to it because there's no distant landmarks, distant background landscape marks in view because I'm such a low angle or tilted up so much. So it feels a little bit flat in my opinion. But again, I kind of like it for that reason too. But I think it also would have been better. Like had a little piece of Death Mountain been floating around in the background, or you could see Hyrule Castle or something, which you're not going to be able to see again from the angle we shot, but still pretty cool. I'll keep that for now, but this is definitely going to be cropped out pretty soon. We got our Moonrise shot over Eventide Island and Eventide Island Minor and Mini, as we decided to call it. The two distant islands back there. This shot's pretty cool, but it's in the rain. It kind of does not feel like summer, and that's what we were going with. Also, take note that I placed the horizon center punched along the frame. It's not a good idea, obviously, as a compositional no-no with landscapes, although obviously every rule can be broken. I don't think it's as atrocious here as it probably could be, but I also don't really like it. I could have tilted down. I probably would have preferred to have tilted down just so that the moon was just close to the top of the frame and had a little bit more of the ocean and that sweet leading line that's created from the reflection of the moon in the water, which we did. We did end up doing another one like this. Here we go. This one ended up pretty sweet, which we're going to keep. We'll probably keep that one. What did I not like about this one? Because the moon's out of focus. And in this one, the moon's in focus because it just auto-focuses or it shifts focus depending on where the frame is or the center of the frame is. And so we were trying to get a nice deep focus shot where it's sharp from front to back of the image, which would have been preferable for something like this, especially with the moon in the frame. When it gets out of focus like that, it just doesn't look as good, in my opinion, as when you can clearly see the detail in the moon and the foreground. It seems like it's always just drops off like mid frame, and it's just like the focus just completely drops off. And I just could not for the life of me get a decent. I mean, this one's okay, but there's this little piece of crap in the bottom left corner just eating into my frame, piece of the mountainside there. No bueno. I don't like those little tiny things popping into my corners, which are very hard to see because of the weird framing that you have with the surrounding area of the Sheikah slate. It blocks a portion of my frame. Thus, we do not have 100% viewfinder coverage, and so it's bullshit. So let's just delete that one for that reason. Because of that thing in the corner, I still would prefer this one with the moon slightly out of focus. Because overall, it's a better shot. Plus, look, again, horizon line, much better placement on this shot. This shot, again, very close to the center of the frame. And what that is said to do is confuse the viewer as to what area of the image is more important. When it's 50-50, it's like the top and the bottom both have an emphasis of importance. So you want to include the least amount of the area that has less importance, which it's probably hard for, in a lot of images for even me to tell like what's going to be the most important. And again, I was not even looking at that. I was more worried here about getting that moon in focus and then quickly panning down to allow the islands to come back into the frame. It was not easy to just tweak my composition in that way. So yeah, we'll delete that one just for that bottom little corner thing alone. This shot I'll keep because this was the best moonrise shot that we got. It wasn't the first one that we got. The first one we got was the moon just peeking over the Eventide Island Mini and Minor back there. But again, the moon reflection on the water adds so much, in my opinion, to this image. Also, the lighting on the island and the clouds completely change because now the clouds that are, or at least the mist, I don't know if it's would technically be considered mist or clouds that are supposed to be sitting there. They look like they're on top of the water, but they might, because of my elevated position, they might actually be a little bit higher above the water than it appears. It's kind of hard to tell. But those little clouds, those puffs, those are getting illuminated, adding a lot of texture. Again, that reflection on the water adds a great deal of texture to the water, obviously. I mean, there's like nothing devoid of all texture. And then, bam, we have a nice ripply reflexivity on the water from the moon. Plus, the island, Eventide Island itself, also is now nicely lit, backlit from that moon. So it's kind of glowing the surrounding area, and that makes it stand out from the darker water that it's obviously surrounded by, whereas it gets kind of lost here because of how close in shade all those colors are to each other. It doesn't work as well. What's that? Is that, should I watch that YouTube thing now? The queued up link to behind the scenes making a video. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out. I'm not gonna do that right now, but I will check that out. Thank you. Post it on the Discord, bro. Oh, that's one thing I should have said. If you, oh yeah, I didn't do a bunch of shit. Whatever, dude. Nobody has anybody. I'm very curious if anybody has ever, like, at least at the beginning of this stream, if anybody's ever like, oh, there's a YouTube too. Let me link on that. I kind of doubt it. But just because I was thinking of the Discord, check out the Discord if you're interested. If you like this game photography type stuff. I got a pretty sweet Discord community and a nice place there to share your in-game photography with people that will very much appreciate it. And then also, again, just because I forgot, let me just keep in the habit. Obviously, also, if you want to see any of these previous streams, most of them, if not all of them, end up on YouTube, along with cool other little videos that we're working on. It's fun sharing. I dig what I see as well. Yeah, I mean, dude... Gary, you're probably, again, most prolific of the photographers. I need to start posting more on the photography section. I have so much. I am a little overwhelmed actually with my like back catalog of images that we've taken and what I'm gonna do with them or whatnot. But luckily I've started to do some stuff. So prepare for more photography. Anyway, again, between these two, no rush. Yeah, baby steps, exactly, dude, baby steps. Also, a lot of the time, like if I, like in Zelda, for instance, I can go back and I can shoot the same area again and get even better photo of whatever it was the second time around. So it doesn't hurt to wait sometimes. Between these two shots, I do really love the moon just peeking over the water. Very, very much love it. But again, the lighting was not ready yet. Just wasn't ready. It needed to reach a little bit higher in the sky to get that reflection and get the island itself basked in moonlight and get that beautiful reflection on the water. So let's delete that one. We'll keep this one. See, for the sunrise, I probably should have done the exact same thing here. I just shot that peeking over the horizon shot with the moon a little bit too early. But look at basically the same reflection on the water and the same lighting on the island itself. Obviously, because it's a similarly sized light source coming from the exact same angle. So makes sense, right? I do like this sunrise shot almost more, though. Again, this is more in line with a summer type theme, so that actually is closer to what the vibe that we were going for was. But I'm gonna keep both these. I do love that back to back moonrise sunrise, beautiful. And then we did while we were waiting for the sun to come up, we did a little photo shoot with these Keese hanging out on top of Cape Calais, Cape Kales, whatever, right next to Muo Jim Shrine, where we were positioned to shoot that beautiful landscape, seascape shot of moonrise, sunrise over Eventide and Eventide Island Minor and Mini. But we're not going to keep this. This composition probably looks like shit because we were not composing for this full frame. We were shooting for the box. And in this case, the box was the little compendium square that we wanted to have nicely composed for our compendium shot. Obviously there, the crop is a much better composition. Not perfect, but this is the kind of stuff we can work on as we shoot. If we see a good opportunity for a better compendium shot for whatever creature it is that we're shooting, I'm going to try to get those. And this is a really cool Keese shot. Not the best. I think I'd said that the wings on the Keese, they look a lot better when they're fully flapped out. Right here, they're tabletopped on axis with the lens a little bit, so you're actually not seeing their full length or width. You're seeing how thin they are, which doesn't quite work, in my opinion. What is that? Electro choo-choos? Need a better shot of those, man. Plus, we haven't shot any electro choo-choos. I'll try to make it. Maybe we'll do a day where we go to the desert and shoot some stuff in Gerudo. Maybe like later in the summer or something. Once we've done a lot of coastal stuff, we'll like hop into the sand areas and come back. Either way, we're not going to save this shot. It saves the compendium shot. Will be there even if we delete that, which is cool and also makes me feel like all of these shots are saved somewhere outside of the camera roll. And I'd be very interested to know if it's possible to find the full image again. Although I can't, talking about digging into the files, the game files, which we cannot do on Switch, or at least I don't know how to do. Maybe one day. We talked about trying to get a higher quality output of these still frames so that we can share them versus trying to do a crop from the actual Sheikah Slate display, which is total piece of crap. Okay. Okay, Eventide with the moonrise in the rain. I think that the islands look like shit here. Because it's raining, it's got a very low contrast look. The composition sucks. This is going to delete that one, dude. Fuck you and go away, you know? And then after we did those moonshots and the sunrise shot, we came down to Lavara Beach area and we started shooting, again, the farthest coastal spot that we could get to. And we just shot a little battle with this Lizalfos, which is called a blue Lizalfos. Durr. Did I get it better? No, that's from something else. That's not from our last session. But this would have been a good session to try to get a blue Lizalfos shot. It sucks you can't if you say do not switch the compendium shot, it never gives you the ability to use a previous shot for the compendium, and that actually would be pretty nice. Obviously, it would have been also very nice if you could choose where in the frame you want that box for the compendium to land, and then you don't have to compose the image while you're shooting to look like crap, just so you can shoot for that box again. But this shoot was pretty fun with this Lizalfos. Obviously, there were some storms. There's going to be a lot of storms. What I understand is there's a lot of storms, and that's probably just because we're down here near the Farron Grasslands area. It might get better. No, because see, the Gerudo lady, the Gerudo person, the Gerudo NPC in Loreline Village, Laurelin. She was complaining. They were complaining about the water and the rain, and they were saying that they thought it was cool at first, but now it's terrible because it's too rainy. So maybe if you're in the coastal areas, maybe it's the is more likely to rain. I don't know. I should look that up. Climate differentials between different areas. Anyway, this shot is like, it's an okay shot. He's got a good pose here, the Blue Zolfos. This is after they do their stab down attack. We have like a few seconds to grab an image while they're trying to yank the spear out of the ground. That can make for some cool shots. But this shot's kind of meh. Definitely not summer vibe. You got the palm trees in there, but the water looks like crap. It looks like a storm. No. But then when the storm blew over, now we get into the real summer vibes with blue skies, puffy clouds, beautiful green palm tree fronds, beautiful blue water, beautiful sunshine. Looks great. This shot's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. It's just not bad. I still don't know which one of these shots I'm going to want to keep. I can guarantee you right now we're going to shoot a lot of Lizalfos near the coasts. So maybe let's choose like one of these guys to save. And this tongue one was one of my favorites. Good timing on that tongue shot. I do wish we had a flip-flop of composition here. I kind of wish he was in this direction doing the tongue attack, only because that would open up a lot more of that landscape behind him, where here his tongue is riding the line of the shoreline, and that's kind of blocking a lot of the beach in the background, whereas here you can clearly see all of the water line up to the shrine there, and I think I like being able to see that detail in the background. Where here again, he's kind of blocking a lot of the important areas. Also like his proximity to me in this shot versus this one. Looks like here I was trying to hold that spear in the frame as best I could, because it was obviously closer, being in the hand closer to frame. And here we could be a little bit closer to his face, because the spear is on the opposite side of his body. This shot's pretty cool. This shot is also, I think this is like, as the sun was rising, we got these ones, and that's where there's like a little bit of a lower contrast look. And then once the sun came up enough, we had a nice, bright, sunny looking day. This is the kind of color and vibe that we're really wanting to go for. Also, a pretty funny pose. That's right after the Lizalfos pulls the spear out of the ground. We have a very split second to get a shot like this, which almost looks like he's about to either throw it or jab it down onto something. Would have been really, really fitting had there been something else on the bottom left corner of the frame in the sand there somewhere. It looked like he was attacking, like maybe some little crabs or something on the ground, which we could definitely find. Although I don't know if they would have stuck around during this battle long enough for us to grab them. These two shots are kind of the boring ones, although, again, the color here got a lot better. Definitely not this shot. He's, like, center punched there. So, like these two shots versus each other. Although I do like those rocks also that are floating in the water. Definitely not going to keep this shot. This shot's crap. Self-portrait with me about to get squirted upon by the Blue Zolfos. Yeah, it's fun, but no. We never keep our obligatory self-portraits, of course. Wait, what'd you say to me? What sort of shade of blue would you call that? Oh, cerulean blue? For sure. For sure. Cerulean. Okay, so it's blue. We get it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Push your man. Which ones these do we? I want to keep one of these. I really only want to keep one. And let's just say it's going to be this tongue shot. I like that tongue shot. This one's cool. No, though. Yeah, this one just it's got the action, it's got the movement. It's got the palm trees. I do wish the color here was closer in line with these ones, though, because these are better in terms of the time of day to get those beautiful blues and less haze. It's so hazy. Maybe that some people might say that's interesting too, but if I'm talking summer vibes, it's this color blue. It's that clear sky, or at least clearer, less hazy. Puffy clouds are great. Not the clouds. It's the haze. Definitely reduces as we get closer to midday. This one again, like it just feels like very off because of you. Again, it feels like he's going to be stabbing down into something on the ground, especially because of his eye line. His eye, the one eye that you can see, is looking right down there on the ground. So like, there's kind of a little context. This would be a cool shot if I wanted to use this shot as like a promotional thing with some text on it. This composition would be very fitting for a text box in that bottom left corner, because not only would the words stand out because of the color of the sand or whatever, if or at least a lot of colors. I guess that doesn't really matter because depending on the color you choose of the font or whatever. But either way, you could put some font down there, and then this guy's like having fun about to stab it. You know what I mean? A great deal of lone gunman related material. Oh yeah, dude, photography and X-Files. Yes, actually, yeah. We've been watching X-Files every once in a while, and I definitely know. In the episode, there's the episode. God, is it called Blood? Why can't I think of the name of that episode? The one where the people are getting subliminally influenced by the words that they're seeing on them. Is that called? What's that called? Is that called Blood? I think that's the name of the episode. It's called Blood, right? Maybe. Anyway, in one of the first scenes, Mulder. I have a whole list, dude. I have my photography in list. But there's a scene where Mulder's shooting photos with the little forensic Polaroid camera, and it's pretty cool. And I know there's probably multiple episodes with him shooting, but what I would definitely be trying to bank on is the fact that in times when they are in front of just massive amounts of evidence of any kind, they never have a camera. It's like they never bring in cameras. There's an episode where Mulder goes to like research. I forget exactly which. I think it's the episode where he gets trapped in that little tiny radio thing in Cuba or Puerto Rico or whatever. And he has an audio recorder. The man brings an audio recorder to describe what he's seeing. You know what I mean? Unruh? Wait, I expect great deal. Yeah, Lone Gunman. Also the whole Unruh projected image Polaroid episode. Unruh projected image. Unruh? Is that where they can see the like energy signature around them or whatever? They bring in the one recurring character that kind of they just stop recurring for a while. The like other researcher scientist dude that he goes to. Anyway, whatever. I'm keeping this one. Let's delete these ones. I guess I am thinking about which ones to save while we're fucking around. Anyway, that one would have been good for text, but no. And I like this one, and that's what we're saving, and that's it. Well, we're saving these three for now. And then how much room do we have on our roll? We got 21 shots. Let's start there. If we get to any point where we gotta delete them, I got options to delete some stuff. Plus, what's really great about this game, shooting photos in this game, is that we pause when we're reviewing the photos. Fourth season. Let's see. Which one is this? Mary LaFonte. Ooh, shit, dude. I do not remember this one. Bazinga. Dude, there's so much cool stuff. There's so much. This dude. yeah, X-Files is, I could probably do like a whole year just doing X-Files in photography and X-Files shots. Yeah, good call, bro. Got to write that on my list. Start a list. I know you probably have a list too because you're so smart. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to tell you the title of that one for sure. Wait, great one. Dude uses an ice pick. Ooh, construction tool, walks around the stilts while working construction. Oh, that's right. Yes, it is all pouring back to me. Great character actor has these crazy shifty eyes. Shifty eyes. Medical condition. Got a condition. Bad. Let's save really quick before we get started in the photography zones. We got a beautiful sunrise. Still creepy. Oh, he has it in real life, of course. I know. How fucked up is that? If like, by the way, I mean, I'm sure some people don't care and they're willing to just roll with it. But like, imagine, if you will, being an actor and it being like, okay, here's the casting that we're looking for is like ugly, disgusting person. Ugly, disgusting, smelly person. You look like you fit the bill. Can you come audition? Or, you know, like, or the character is going to be like humiliated and made fun of for their appearance in some way, you know, and it's like, that's who I am, huh? Okay, all right, sure. Why not? Bring me down, cut me down a bit. Okay, we have sunrise coming up here. It looks like the sun is, I can't tell. There it is. Couldn't see my shadow yet. It's coming up on this side of the map. Let's go to the other side of this arch, and maybe we can get something peering through the arch. Ooh, I do also very much like this raft. I've tried to get good raft shots, and it's really not easy. Look at those sun rays. Those beautiful birds flapping around in the sky. I also like the shadow of the palm tree here. Ooh, okay. I'll keep it for now. Not bad, but I do want to be on this side of this arch and try to get some of that sunrise peering from the other side. Look at this awesome rock structure. Ooh, maybe we get the raft in the arch. Oh, and the raft, maybe we're trying to fit that raft in too much. Really, am I widest? It's as wide as I can go, huh? Give me something. Give me, I like those shadows of the bird. Ooh, flying V. Ooh, I'm so glad that I had already kind of detailed the composition I was going for. I love there's that beautiful mountain ridge on the left side just below that flying V. And that's getting hit with those beautiful sun rays. So you're seeing that detail. I feel like the arch is actually kind of like not as prominent here. I mean, I can see it. It just, I don't feel like it's emphasized as well. I'm gonna keep it though. Still keeping that shot. Get me wrong. But I was hoping, and no, actually, it looks like the sun would have been rising above or below that hilltop anyway. But if we had gotten the sunrise coming up just on the other side. Oh, dragon though. Dude, dragon. Pop up over. Oh my god, pop up over that hill, dude. Is it gonna pop back up? I saw it go down. Come over here more. Be ready for it. If it comes up a little bit further to the right, then I'm just thinking. Is it really sunset already? Dude, where'd the dragon go? Come back up over the hill. And there's the tower. Damn, dude, we probably missed a good dragon shot. Bumbo. I don't know if you had seen it. I just saw his tail go down. Oh no. Get rid of these guys. You're not summer-like. Skeletons. Skeletons don't look like summer, man. Not in my book. Damn you, dragon. It's fine. Okay, so moonrise, though. What time is it here in Hyrule? 9 p.m. Our moonrise, is that going to be coming? No, I think it's going to fool me into thinking, because I see that my hard shadow, and I feel like the moon's coming from that direction, but I think that's still technically the sunset. And then my shadow will disappear, and then we'll probably get, yep, there goes my shadow disappearing, and then the moon should come up over on this side, perhaps. I'm not sure where, though. Where are you coming up? Mushroom rock. Rock kind of looks like a rushroom, or looks more like a stamella. Looks kind of like a stamella. I wouldn't mind a shot of the shrine if the moon comes up on this side. A little bit of the shrine and palm tree shot with the moonrise on the right there. That could be gorgeous. Where you coming from, Mooney? Oh, I see some shadow, so maybe we're on the complete wrong side. Looks like it's coming up on this side of the map. So it's probably above this hillside right now. Behind... Excuse me? Somebody just throw a coconut at me? What? Or is it this is an Octorok shooting at me from somewhere? There he is. I don't like your attitude, fool. Just trying to find the moon right now, dude. Although I would consider an Octorok as somewhat of a fitting... I would consider it a fitting creature for summer photography. I mean, get one popping out of the water with palm trees in the background or something. I'd buy that for $1. Okay, so I think if the moon... I think... still trying to determine the direction the moon comes from and the direction the sun's coming from, because I swear it's changing. There she is. Alright, here's what we can do. So yeah, it's going to be going down. Looks absolutely gorgeous right now. We got a nice little sliver. I'm fine with a sliver, fools. Wouldn't mind this shot, dude. Once that moon comes over this arch, and we can get a shot maybe through the arch here. Although I don't like these little Boko arms and stuff. I kind of want to, like... I don't want them there. But, like, what can I do? I have to get rid of... Here's what we can do. This is called set dressing. Let's see, what shield am I not going to give a shit about? I mean, I want all these, so... Drop that one for now. Pick that one up. Drop it over here where we were not going to care about it. Pick up the badass shield. The Royale with shield. God, okay, it's a little too high up in the sky to really get... I don't mind this shot, though. Oh, shit, do you see the birds? What are those? Were those just called seagulls? Maybe let's see if we can get one flying, like, right in front of the moon. Oh, don't go behind the cloud now. Okay, now those birds are a boner. You're boning me. But this shot... Oh, God, that looks gorgeous. Okay. Get the full scope of the moon. God, it sucks. I can't see the top and bottom of my frame. I would like to include the full top of the little arch there, and I've cropped into it. So let's tilt up a little bit. And I'm also going to back off. I think I'm at the full wide end of my zoom. Maybe also I'll kind of shift my position to camera left a little bit, because if we could see the tower in the background, that might be kind of cool. Nah, that's not going to happen. Too extreme. Oh, no. Don't go behind the clouds yet, dude. Bird flying in front. Oh! I should have tilted up more. I just need to tilt up a little bit. But that bird's right in front of the moon. Doesn't look as good. If the boot... He would need to be perfectly centered on the moon. Plus, it would have had to be a lot larger of a moon. I think with the sliver, it's not going to look as good, something flying in front of it. I'm sure there is a situation where that could look really cool, but I feel like we could do better with the bird. Okay, so I'm going to quickly try to tilt up. And now I'm actually going to shift camera right. I know I was saying I was shifting camera left to try to include whatever tower that was in the background. But now the moon's going to be really riding the edge of that wall on the left. So let's actually move camera right a little bit, tilt up a little bit, just to give myself a little bit more breathing room on the top of that arch. Because that moon's only going to be there for like 2 more seconds. Okay, now that looks pretty good. I also noticed there's another bird kind of going towards where the moon is, so maybe we'll get something cool. Even though, like I said, I'm not really into those birds necessarily. Ooh. If that was a full moon, that could have been a cool shot. It's not quite as centered as I was hoping it would be. Let me try one more where the placement of that bird. No. Ah, see, now the moon's riding way too far to the left. I would have, if I was perfect, I probably would have preferred the moon to have been centered along at least that top circle area, top half circle area. If it had been kind of centered in that zone a little bit further towards the top, that could have been cool. We'll save that for now, though. Still pretty rad. And then if we're going to get any kind of other good shots with the moon going down over here. I don't think so. I think it's going to be palm tree plus moon. Ah, total shit. We don't do much long lens stuff. I got to do some more long lens type stuff. And that actually, there's a pretty good reason for that. Because the distant subjects look total shit. I mean, they just lose all their detail. Although maybe it's not as bad in this. Definitely bad. Definitely bad in Fallout. In this game, it looks like the draw distance is a little bit better. Or at least they had the sense to make at least most of the structures and the trees don't just become sticks. Looks like plus, I mean, this game is kind of working with a little bit lower fidelity graphics, I'm sure. I don't know how that equates to draw distance as much, but whatever. What do I know? I don't know anything. Okay, wait, hang on a sec. Got questions? Questions, comments? Wait, when V flies, does she automatically become a flying V? Yes! Yes, indeed. Come back same time tomorrow. Those dragons keep on their prompt schedules. Yeah, the dragons do seem to have a decent schedule, but even those, I've been like, why it came up in a different, I swear it comes up in a slightly different spot. And it's the same thing with the moon and the sun. Moon doesn't rise in the east. Again, it probably does. I mean, it should. But I swear I was like, there's been times where I've said like, okay, the moon should definitely rise from this spot, and then it's on the opposite side of the horizon. Not sure what that's all about. Rise in the East, yes, yes, yes. That would be check out the way our solar system and planet works. Yeah. But I don't know if they'd programmed the same in the game. Who knows? This is Hyrule, you know? Just as one would expect. Does shooting 16 aspect ratio at all throw you off when shooting in games compared to 4:3 aspect ratio and shooting mostly in three-dimensional world? Come on, Todd. No. Actually, it doesn't. I feel like I'm very well acquainted with the 16:9 aspect ratio at this point, as all of the video I have been shooting for pretty much all of my professional and amateur career has been, or I've been shooting, composing for a 16:9 frame at least since high school when I got my first ability to shoot with a camera that had a nice 16:9 aspect ratio, which would have been the Canon XL2. In my video production class, we had some XL2s. Not only did it shoot true 24p, I forget what resolution it was. Not good. I don't think it's not HD yet, but it was definitely 16:9. And I absolutely loved it. I did. So no, I feel like I've got a pretty good mind for a 16:9 frame. Plus, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It really doesn't. As long as I can see my frame, I can fit the subjects that I'd like to include in that frame, whatever type of aspect ratio I have to work with. But I do very often after the fact, if I take a shot and it's like, man, those three elements I was trying to compose in the frame, they're all kind of clustered in such a way that I can crop off pretty much all of the left and right side of the frame, retain all the information I'd like to about the scene, and it would work as a great square composition. I've definitely, after the fact, decided to crop stuff to a different aspect ratio because of how the subjects were fitting in the frame, but it doesn't like ever... yeah, 69 also is not such an extreme difference that holding myself to that makes me, shoot any differently or whatever. Again, if we had, like, when we have to shoot square for the compendium composition, which is that little box in the center of the frame there, that does feel a little more difficult just because of the limitation. Oh, there's our beautiful sunrise, dude. Beach sunrise. Let's see what we can get here. Hang on. Oh, get some of this arch right there. Palm tree. Is it going to pop up? Wait, do we want that cave? I think I want that cave. Oh. There's like that mist inside the cave right now. Okay, also got to pan to the right just a little bit. I do not want to crop the edge of those palm trees off. I don't know. Do we want that? And I should probably tilt up substantially. I don't like as much of that sand as I'd like more of that beautiful colored sky. We want some of the sand, but we don't want all of it. So let's do a tilt up a little bit, pan to the right, just to include the bit of those tree branches. Don't you think you're pointed due east? Maybe, but again, I mean, I see where the sun's supposed to be coming up there a little bit, it would appear. Or at least we're getting those beautiful sunrise colors. Okay, we held the trees in there. Ooh, God, that color looks gorgeous. Ooh. But yeah, I don't know if the sun's actual... Yeah, it looks like we...
Beautiful. Doing well.
Ooh, the weather just changed. I was like, why is it getting... Was that considered... Was that part of the sunset color? What? That just seemed all weird. See, didn't that seem all weird? Saltman, what's up, Saltman? There's something that goes wrong with the day-night cycle and where their stuff is popping up, and I Because what the hell was that? I mean, that clearly looked like the sun was going to rise right there. I'll take this shell. I mean, okay. Let's talk about what we know. The sun rose. We shot Eventide, right? The sun and the moon both rose in the exact same spot on the east side here. So that would, you know, that is that fitting or? I don't know if it should rise, if they should rise in the exact same spot right there. I do not know. And then the other question is, does that change? Like, if it is always rising in the east, if it's always, they're both always rising in the east, does it shift its position along the horizon to the east? Like, will it rise closer up here? Like, does that position change? This is a question. I don't know. But that clearly, I mean, you're just confusing me. Stop getting confused. And I swear, yeah, I don't understand.
Now it's locked in place.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
So really, you say, oh God,
okay, so what else do we want to photograph over here? Before we, I did really like these arches. Also, how much room do we have on our roll? We got 10 more shots to go. We have plenty of space. I mean, so this is technically a sunset shot. Even though the sun had already been set and the moon had gone down. I think I'm just getting confused. Nah, it's a sunrise? Yeah, but it was at 4 a.m. and the sun's still not even fully... Like, now the sun's coming up. 6 a.m. and I don't know. Something's weird, man, about the cycle, man. Something is weird. Definitely keeping this one. Look at the contrast difference. Just because the time of day shifted a little bit here. Super low contrast in this shot. Definitely keep that one. We panned over. I do like the atmosphere inside the cave on the left side there, or along the inside of those arches on the left side on this shot. But then we cropped out a piece of that tree. So let's just keep the one beautiful arch and sunrise. Rad. Thank you. Yeah, we'll go through these. I don't want to go through all this stuff right now, but we got some cool. Those are some cool shots, dude. We got some cool stuff. Okay, so what do we want here at sunrise, and where do we think the sun's going to arrive? Or where could we possibly get a shot? What could we compose with it? I do like this broken down. Let's do some. I do like this broken down guardian. And we got a little bit of that cave. I'm just very curious to see. Let's just like stay here and see where the sun is actually gonna pop up. But it should, if it's doing the same thing it's been doing, you know, again, it should be rising over here, and then it kind of follows, comes along. I mean, obviously it's going to be like up here, right? You know, just kind of goes along the far edge of the map or whatever. But it should go east to west, right? It should. But I swear there's some weird shit that happens. I just don't know if we're going to see it actually rising up, but that's actually what we kind of want to be prepared for. What time is it again? It was 6 something, so we're probably at 7 now. 6:40. I like that Guardian, but then I also like seeing down this beautiful... Let's see, maybe we fuck the Guardian. Maybe fuck the Guardian. But okay, if the sun rises right in here, though, which it might do, that could be pretty rad. But then maybe we want more of... Maybe we want to come all the way over here and get... Yeah, we want those... We want that step. We want those 3... And then we have a Guardian right there. So we want to nix this first one then. Focus on these 2. Something like this is... Oh yeah, that feels a lot better. That feels a lot more natural. Something like this. Okay, and regardless of where the sun rises here... try to get as far up as we can on this side. Wherever the sun rises, maybe at least we have a wide zone, because it could, again, I don't know if it's going to pop up on the farthest right portion of my horizon there, or if it's going to pop up in the center here, or if it's going to pop... Ooh, wait, it's coming. Told you we should do some long lens stuff. This is pretty long lens, if you ask me. Longish. Ooh, yeah. Tilt up maybe just a little more. Have that pond just at the edge. Beautiful color, but are we completely missing the sun because it's too far to the left? Is it on the other side? Of these rocks, possibly. Here, we'll shoot, and then let's go find it. Still a cool shot, though. Still love that shot. So let's save that. We can come back and grab this midday so we can get some really cool color if we want. Obviously not going to get the sun in there. Because where is our sun? The sun's already... Are we just never going to see the sun rise or set? Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Because where's our sun now? We're all the way up there. We're all the way up there, man. And when did what dragon was that? It was... Pretty sure it was Faroche that I saw. I am pretty sure. Saw some green and gold. If I'm not mistaken. Ascends the heavens, the sun begins to set. Okay, so let's go back and try to time that Faroche. If it's Faroche, try on the Faroche shot. Rising behind the rocks to the left, already been there. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, John. Thank you. I've realized this now. Heron. I'm scaring the heron. Okay. Walk over past the Stamella mushroom rock. Although while it's still the right time of day, let's grab this. I love this shot. And we can, what's nice is we can wait by the fire right here if we do want to shift the time. And I think, what did we do? We liked it over here. Ooh. It's really freaking cool watching the light change so quickly. Yeah, look at this color. Yeah, so we're never, unfortunately, gonna get a good moon or sunrise or sunset or moonrise or sunset from something like this. But maybe we could find, what we could do is look the other way from the other side of those, this little cave structure maybe. Perhaps. Let's see, do we like it wider? No, I really want those trees to be larger in the frame. So I want to zoom in. Keep that beautiful color. We got some great clouds in the sky there. Kind of want to come to camera right a little bit more. Yeah, I want to see like the full interior of the cave. Don't want to crop the trees. That's pretty gorgeous. Maybe just one little bump of a tilt up, tiny bit more. There we go. That's a beach vibe. Plus, we got the Korok on the little stone in the center of that little pond. That was a point obstructed east. Save that. See, look how low contrast. It's so crazy. So I was saying, wait till later in the afternoon, and then we get a nice, beautiful contrast to the image.
A piece of that the tip just got
Thank
me, Odell.
you. These compositions did not barely shift. I just tilted up a little bit there. So delete that one. Just make a little bit of room and delete these low contrast vibe ones. Low contrast. Got these two, and I think I just shifted the composition a little bit in this one. Again, atmosphere on the water, though, back there. Absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of puff of mist or cloud or whatever compared to that one where there ain't none. Beautiful. Okay, now, like I said, let's get positioned. There's a crab. This is the kind of crab we needed for the guy to be stabbing on. What's up, crab? Get her. Iron shell crab. Very nice. Okay. So we know we could perhaps see... I think that was during the moon set, though. Was Faroche up there when the sun was going down? It was going up there when the moon was going down. Also, maybe let's try to get something. Let's go out here. We'll take out... In the meantime, what we can do... First, let's make sure our stamina isn't as low as it can go. Maybe let's get to a vantage point out here. Maybe we can just shoot this little bay. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Zalphos. We have so much fun together, don't we? Come on. Try to jump back up here. Where are these guys? These guys don't give a shit, huh? That's fine. Oh, now they care. Ooh, why did he have to be swinging back? Summertime Lizalphos. Let's just take out... Oops. Whoopsies. What sword? Oh, I got rid of a Boko club. I was like, I thought I had a full thing of stuff. Okay, let's do a halberd. This is. We don't like these weapons just because if they're on us, then they could pop up in the shadows. Aha! I don't like where my health is. I don't like it. Just the one. Oh, nope. Ooh, you lucky. You popped your head back down, pal. Stay off my docks. This is my dock now. care if you're gold. I don't care if you're star-bellied. I don't care if you're non-star-bellied. You're no longer allowed on my docks. Okay, I also don't really want to deal with this guy. Well, actually, no, let's let him come back and we get a ship photo of him. This is kind of like the Boston Tea Party. Is that Lizalfo's just like, okay, I'll stay over here. Maybe get Lizalfo's like in the water. It's kind of nice we have this staircase. That attack really does not read well. Whatever that, the little spitting water at me attack. And I mean, that probably also, like, we always talk about the axis that the attack is coming from. And it's like, it cannot be straight on to the camera, but, or it just never looks good there. But I do not mind a little shot of little swimming Lizalfos in the bay. With the tower back there, palm trees. Not bad. Probably will delete that shot later, but that's fine. Okay, dude, yeah, I don't, this guy, he's got an energy that can be frustrating. I guess we'll stick with bomb arrows. Okay, now, did we like anything from this perspective, though, anyway, or was that a waste of time? Maybe, like, we shoot through this banner. I like that they've decorated with clams. It's very festive. This needs to not be here. Take your fruit. I was gonna say, like, maybe a shot with this cool looking, like, arch. Maybe, but nah. That's not bad flare popping up over the edge there. That's kind of cool looking. Yeah, exactly. Gold is off was get out, man. No, I do not want to keep that shot. I don't think this is I don't think this will bode well for anything. I don't really like this perspective on the shoreline, really. Not that great. Okay. Answered our question. No, not a good perspective. I don't like anything over there. It just, looking that direction, it all becomes about the tower. And I don't like it. I want to make sure we're over here so that when the dragon does pop up, hopefully we get a good shot of it right between the arch. Ooh, look at that flare. See, that flare doesn't make any sense. It's like sometimes shining. Ooh, do you see that bird shadow? It's like acting as if the sun is in the frame, but it's actually behind the rock. So it's cutting the flare out sometimes. Yeah, can we see? And I swear it looked like the dragon had come up on this side and had floated itself over and then went down. Like, I swear I saw it just dipping down right over here. Could have sworn it. Again, wait, what's that? Is that it? No. What is that? It's a tree. I was like, I see its horn! That's a fern tree, you fool. Kind of like this boulder. Also, like, there's mountains again in the background there. Again, try to get this composition worked on. Can I get rid of this tree? Can I cut? You can't cut down these palm trees, can you? Maybe you can. How do we want this? I like that patch of palm trees there. I wanted those kind of that mountainside. Maybe have this palm tree ride the left side of the frame. I don't like that other palm tree as much, though. So something along... And yeah, I'm seeing those sweet shadows from the birds. Oof. Sun just peeking over. We're not going to get the entirety of the arch, though. I'm trying to hold those mountains on the left side of the frame. And really, we should compose it like this so we're getting that full arch through on the right side of the frame. Have this tree kind of block a little bit of the sky up there. And then we have a nice view for wherever, hopefully, Faroche pops up. I don't like the tree trunk, though, kind of boning me on the bottom left. Maybe let's just skip. Maybe just have the fronds. Maybe I'm just being crazy trying to keep all that in there anyway. Like maybe again we limit stuff. Just keep those palms on the left side there. Alright, keep your eyes peeled for that dragon. Let's see if we can see where it's gonna pop up. Yet. Not seeing them. Although I really might have completely missed where it had come from. I just saw the very tail end of it. Oh, I don't need a horse. Ooh, maybe I do want a horse. Do I want a horse? It's probably on top of this. It's something we haven't done, though, is place the horse in a spot, you know what I mean? 13,000 channel points. Sunglasses on the Argus. Dude, yeah. It's a cool Argus. Is the dragon going to pop up? Not very summer-like. At night like this. It doesn't really matter. That's fine. I swear the dragons have, like, different routes that they take. Like, maybe they come up generally in the same spot. But I swear I've seen them, like, moving about in different areas at different locations. Could be wrong. Okay. At the very least, we're ready for this freaking moon to come back down. Although I don't think the moon has risen yet either, because I still see my shadow from the sun setting over there. And there goes my shadow. And now the moon has risen. I see my light, or my... Let's just see if we can maybe magically get a moon. All the way down the coast. Nah. There's got to be there. Maybe there'll be an island that we can get to. I don't want to miss the dragon. If the dragon is going to pop up. It did. Well, it was. I swear it was over here. Right before the moon had been going down. It also might only pop up above those mountains over there for like a split second, and that I might have only seen its little hump come up and then go down, the peak of its wave-like structuring. But either way, I think we're liking this angle here. Just need. What happens if we stand up on this? Maybe this is what we want, dude. Slightly elevated perspective. Don't need all those palms completely in the frame, although I do kind of want to see. See if we can clock the moon over here first. Or the dragon. Neither is ready yet. Ooh, here comes the moon. Here comes the moon. Do 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 do. Here come. What? See. Now my shadow is kind of indicating the. Oh, it's just probably behind the clouds. That's what's going on. I was like, I don't see the moon anymore, but I see my shadow, and it's like, there's the light source. It's not there. Oh! But there's the dragon. Shit, dude. That came very fast. No, 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 don't go down. No, don't go down. Fuck. Come back up over the horizon. Yeah, so that is what I caught. I just caught the tail end of it. And I was hoping that it was gonna... I think that... So it's going right down, because it goes in, like, down into Lake Hylia, doesn't it? But that wouldn't make sense, because, like, where am I looking at? What am I... Sage Temple... I swear it goes into... Might be, and also, what am I, where, what, why, be more constructive. Oh, God, one day I'll get the geography of this map memorized. Paul, you don't know. Yeah, wait, what, dude, doofus. Yeah, so it just went down. I was like, I know it was over here somewhere. It's right here. It just went that's flying down, going down in there. And it did not really pop up above the horizon as much as I thought. Damn you. So here's what we will do. Well, the moon's not there either, dude. Boring. Boring stuff. Let's just keep moving. I'm sick of this area. Let's go down the coast more. You're not fitting for a dragon shot. You're not fitting for a moon shot. Not fitting for a sunset or sunrise shot. I just don't know where you fit in then. My compositions. Wouldn't mind a good shot of the shrine. If the moon will miraculously pop its head out for like the last second so I get a shot of the shrine, that'd be fun, but I don't. And I do not even see the moon at all. I mean, isn't that weird that there's just no moon? Or is it... Jamaican me crazy here. Whatever. Whatever. We shot these arches. We got some cool shots of those arches. I do like this image of this palm trees with... Let's see, what would that be? That is... Whatever this mountain ridge, unnamed peaks, which I don't think, can you even climb on any of those? The border ends like here, and I don't know if you can stand up on this shelf at all. But seeing as there is no name, since it's just south of Mount Grenache and Duval Peak, I'd call it maybe like the foot of Grenache, the feet, base of Mount Grenache, Mount Grenache Plateau, something like that. I mean, this is a plateau. Is that the plateau? The plateau. We shot that house, though. I know we shot up here. We definitely came to the top of Mount Grenache one time. But anyway, those are unnamed. They look really cool, though. Something like this wouldn't be bad at sunrise. Although sunrise is going to be coming from up here, like we said. As we have kind of learned. That it should be rising in the same spot. Oh, look at these sweet little tide pools. Ooh, did I get a Keese shot? What do we want to do with these? Some electrical Keese next to palm trees.
Look at
These
that
tide pools
horse.
are really cool. Yeah! Look at you! Yeah, okay, kite them over here. I like they create this awesome lighting effect underneath them. They can look pretty rad. Do we only want one? Maybe I gotta thin the numbers out a little bit. I'll try to get two. Electric Keese above the tide pools. Dare spin attack at me. Oh, look at that, dude. Bad timing. I should only go for one Keese. Okay. Ah! Why am I not dropping my weapon? That's kind of interesting. It's kind of a fun shot. I want to pose the Keese over here, though, in this darker area. Kite it here. Yeah, something like that. Although it's a little too low now. Hey, not bad. Kind of wish its wing was in the frame. It's gonna do its spin attack in like a second. If I tilt up and pan to the left a little bit, that should alleviate that issue. But let's see if it'll last. Not a bad shot in the compendium already. Ooh. Dude, it's just chilling right there. So let's give it one more. I can pan to the right a little bit. I split the difference. Tilts up again. There we go. That's pretty cool. Posed it. What I'm bummed about is that it's missing its like electrical effect. But it's standing out very well against that dark background, the hillside behind it. Ugh. Oh no, it's gonna do its attack. Okay. So I get like one more chance to shoot it. I'll save that shot. I'm gonna get one more chance to shoot it before it goes back. The electrical effect can be added in post. Right, exactly. Oh. Damn it. That's exactly the sideways look that we don't really want, but ah, damn you. Okay, whatever. We got the Keese shot. Ow. Don't tase me, bro. Although I don't know. I kind of like shooting that Keese. Try to get another one, like, maybe let's see if will he come with us over all the way onto these rocks? Into the tide pools. Lazalfos. Get out of here, us. Is it a crit if you hit them when it breaks? The same way, because if you throw the weapon, oh, is the Keese just gone? Keese is just gone. That's fine. We have crabs here to collect, so consolation prize. Consolation. Okay, so I feel like this is about the point where we maybe start to see the sun actually coming up around there, right? I think we would be able to see it. Maybe. Maybe it might not be until we get close. I don't know. We can do a test. We can go test that out. We can go wait for. We can do sunrise and come back over here. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to make it all the way over here before the sun is actually already up and gone. It's gonna be look pretty like a pretty boring backdrop. Maybe there's another zone. Ooh, this looks freaking gorgeous though. Two flying Vs, double flying V. Wham. Not a good shot, but I gotta get the 2 flying Vs in there. There's 2 flying Vs, gonna get the 2 flying Vs. This is kind of a fun shot of the shrine standing out very nicely, just isolated in that. Yeah, I actually like this shot. I like the way, look at the way the light is hitting that, the pillar. I do wish the other pillar on the right side here was also lit, but that's okay. Got the tide pools in the foreground. Little birds flying above the hills there. Shrine placed in approximately the bottom left third quadrant. My bottom left, it wouldn't be a quadrant if it's thirds, Paul. Whatever, you know what I mean. Where the overlap is in the thirds. There's 4 overlaps in the rule of thirds composition, whatever. Yeah, I just wish the pillar on the right side, I kind of want to sit here now and see if that lighting changes. You know, the light moves fast, but sometimes you gotta wait for it. Yeah, am I gonna get better light along the right side of the frame? Oof, I like the atmosphere there. Also should tilt up. Album full new. Okay, sideways Keese my ass goodbye. No on that one. That's a really weird lighting effect because it's like the electrical effect is like half cut off. Not a bad pose on the Keese, I guess. This shot was real close to being cool. These are both pretty sweet, but I think I like the one with its wings descended down. Or obviously just descended. And I do like how it's held right in that darker zone composed in front of the mountain. Stands out. So I'll save that one. This one at the wings are not as legible. This is it's like the very bad position for the wings. At least here they were somewhat flattened so that we could see the entirety of those beautiful wing structures. But here we're they're again it's a little too flat. I could have tilted down like a tiny bit here, tiniest bit, and then we would have held those wings. It's like the little bottom part of the wings kind of leaving the edge of the frame just a little bit too much. But yeah, not that one. We'll save this one. Again, same thing with the wings. I like the wings here better. Just delete that one. This one's kind of fun, I guess. I kind of wish that full electrical effect. Although, I don't know. Maybe it would have actually boned me a little bit here because it would have maybe would have obscured too much of the background. So maybe it was a blessing that we actually missed that. Okay, wait. I think I missed what you said this about. I would say it appears to be rising right around the equator of the map. Ooh, okay. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so this shot now. Let's keep the. Don't want that one. We'll just keep the one Keese shot. We're lining up for this guy. And just automatically between these two. I like the atmosphere within those little caverns. That little overhang. And the second shot, although the birds are kind of distracting along the top side of the frame there, but that's fine. We're going to keep shooting this exact shot. So let's just save the one. This shot did not come out. We were hoping that we were going to wait and get a good shot of the dragon somewhere in there, but no. Lizalfos in the water. I'll save that one. Not this one where he's spitting on me. Sweet little beach sunset shots. These are going to be tough to choose between. Definitely not these ones where the arch is not fully framed, though. I like it when the arch is like fully framed. And these ones I cropped the top out a little bit, and you can't really see the entirety of that arch. So let's just delete that one. Same thing with this one. Moon looks great, though. That shot's cool because we got a bird flying in front of it. This is the same shot without the bird flying in front of it. Another shot, bird flying in front of it. Although I think due to the shape of the bird, this first one, it looks like a bird. And this one, again, is just not the right pose on that bird. Plus the moon here just got a little too far to the one side. Same thing with this one. So it's going to be one of those two. That would be the keeper. The keepers. I like that sunset shot. This is like the better version of the shot we lined up for Faroche that we didn't get. Not this one. Same kind of vibe. Trying to get that raft in the frame, but no. And then we should have plenty of. Yeah, we got a few shots left. And like I said, see now the light's leaving. Actually, that arch that I said I liked, or the pillar that I said it was kind of nicely cosmos. Do a little astronomical research. Wait. Go spend a moonrise cycle on the eastern coast of the map. I mean, again, that's what we did last time. I mean, I stayed and I watched the sun and moonrise right here. Next to, or above, Eventide. And again, it rose down here. I mean, like, I'm looking at it coming up right over here. So it's like this bottom corner. Thanks, Sawman. Oh, if you're taking off, have a good night. I'm going to do a couple more shots before I wrap up, but yeah, I'm just trying to get a hang of this moon and sun cycle, man. But yes, if I was talking about real life cosmos type stuff, I know everything. I mean, like, I know it all, dude. Okay. Red shift, blue shift, red dwarf. Okay, rings. Okay. Okay, now the light's back on the pillar there. I want it on this one though. This one and this, like, there's these two others that just get lost because they don't have that light on them. And if all of those, if these four had a little bit of edge light like those two on the left, it would make them stand out. But now the weather's just really turning bad, eh? Look at that. That little haze coming across the entirety. I wouldn't mind if, like, the mist looked cool, but I do this every night with your son, yeah. I do this every Thursday with any of your children that are willing to watch and that don't mind to have to enter an adults-only stream. Yeah, I don't know if the light is gonna hit those. hit those pillars. Looks cool though. Now the sky looks like shit. So I'd probably tilt, if the sky is going to look like that, I'd probably tilt that and include more of the beautiful reflective water, maybe. Let me widen out, include those rocks along the right side of the frame. Yeah, I don't think those other pieces of the rock are gonna get hit. I just don't, man. Although I could be very wrong. Yeah, maybe we're just wasting time. Whatever. I'll shoot the shot. I'll shoot the shot at this time of day. If I had a polarizer, I'd be able to pull out some detail on these beautiful seashell structures in the water, but too much reflection off the water. It also would be real cool if the water effects changed dependent on the weather. Like you could get a nice completely flat. Oh shit, dude, is that a guardian? Oh no. I'm gonna save that for the beginning of next stream because that's gonna take a long time, dude. That's gonna be our next thing though. Is there anything I can collect in this guy? Yep. Got screwed. Blew me away the first time I like realized you could search these. There's also like this weird audio effect over here. It's like, I guess it's crickets? I don't know. Let's get a shot. I do like this dead guardian right here too. And what time are we looking at? 11 a.m. Well, I definitely didn't see the sun rising very much over there, so. Cape Calais. See, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, well, yeah. Yeah, just wait till like the weather subsides a little bit and we get the beautiful, I want to see a nice beautiful sunny beach. And we can compose this defunct guardian along the shore here. Maybe we get a little piece of that other guardian in the background and remind us what we're going to be doing at the beginning of next stream. Because that battle is going to be gnarly. It's going to be fun. See how much we can get with that guy. Maybe do I want to go wide and be like super wide on this guy? Nah, I think I want to have this slight elevation to me on top of this little spot so we can see down that beach as much as we can. Is there any place that's even, let's see, what if we, I know it's going to be a very different type of shot up here, but it is just good to know. We could always jump up here. Look at those sweet graphics. I just want to check if does that pop up in the... Yeah, it stays in the image. Terrible. It's terrible. Can I cut these down? Can I cut some of the fronds off? Just give it a little trim. You know? Nope. No trim. I don't care. I don't care at all. I just want some beautiful blue skies, man. I want that weather to go away. Looks like a storm is brewing here. Yeah, let's get this shot, and then I'll do obligatory self-portrait, and then we'll do a quick review. We'll wrap up. Maybe I block that other... No, I kind of like it in the frame. The other... Do I like it in the frame? Do I like it in the frame? living one. We could also we could frame it out if we compose it right in front of the defunct guy. It's kind of, it's not the ideal composition. I want to see that far end of what I would call that is that the same? Is that? No, I don't know what I'm looking at. What would that be down there that I'm seeing? The very edge? I think I'm seeing like this arch is the last arch I see. Just along the Como. Come on, shoreline. If I can see that far. I don't know if I can see all that way over there. If this weather clears up real quick, get this shot. Maybe we can block the one guardian with this guardian, because now I'm seeing everything I want to see here. All the way down that shoreline. Kind of see a little bit of the other guardian's feet, but what mama don't know don't hurt her. Long lens. Now see, but then the palm tree there is kind of getting cropped. We want to see that full palm tree. So like, let's do, we got to make sure they're both in the frame. Don't want them eating into each other. Guardian Stalker's gonna bone us. It's just boning us. Weather's boning us. Stalker's boning us. The goddamn moonrise and sunrise is boning us. Ferocious movements are boning us. I feel boned. I feel very boned. Feel so boned, call me a goddamn Stalfos, dude. Is weather not gonna go? Weather's not gonna go. Let's just shoot it. Let's shoot the goddamn thing. And then we'll wait, maybe beginning of next stream, maybe we'll do a night-day cycle shift refresh. And maybe we'll be able to get a better weather. You can plan a pretty photo, but you can't predict the weather. You know? Just try to get the foot of that guardian. There we go. Hey, there we go. Hey, you know what? The weather's clearing up. Perfect. Maybe we'll get some cool color to the sky too here. That looks pretty sweet. I don't know if I like the guardian stalker back there though, or not. Not sure. Not sure. As we're standing on a shoreline. What time is it? 6 p.m. So maybe we can get a good sunset-y type shot. So hard to keep that one, the stalker. Oh, look at the light hitting. The light the shadow just opened up, or the cloud just uncovered the light on that guardian. I think the guardian is a little bit too extreme on the right side of the frame, maybe. Maybe give it a little bit more breathing room.
A piece of that just
along the edge.
Just got me, Odell.
No, I like that Guardian Stalker picture way better, sir. Tilt up, move to the right, just a skosh. Now that is looking like a little something. Don't replace that picture, dude. Should have taken it when the atmosphere in the cave looked cool. There's like sometimes the sand gets kicked up right there. Boom! Although it's not in the cave, but it was something like that. I can pan to the right again a tiny, tiny bit, I think. Just to give like the base of the Guardian a little bit more room. On the right side of the bottom right corner. What I'm looking at there is where the water line, where the Guardian's torso is hitting the water line. I would prefer at least a similar amount of frames of border space between the body of the Guardian going into the water on the bottom of the frame and the right bottom of the frame. Those two corners, I like those corners to kind of have even amount of breathing room to them. At least that's what I'm looking at. Of course, the more I talk myself into it, the more I care about it. Because it tilts up just a tiny bit, I think. Yep. Oh, there's that atmosphere in the cave. I'll shoot out the roll here. We'll like do the time lapse type of shot here. Oh, until we need to do our obligatory shot. Oh, see that atmosphere in the... Ooh, I saw the light hit the palm trees now. All right, give me some atmosphere on at least the shoreline. Or the sand. Little bit under the palm tree. I liked it. There was a certain structure. There's some on the... There we go. See, but now the light on the Guardian is gone. Yeah, oh, I see it just rolling over. That's such a cool thing to see, though. I love when I see the shadow in real life, too. And the shadow, yeah, there goes the light on him. And there's the atmosphere. Oof. Like 1 second too late. Now the light's not on the palm trees as much. Atmosphere, boom, peak of the atmosphere. The atmosphere has this weird way of like, or the plumes of dust or whatever atmosphere, whatever atmosphere thing that's supposed to be. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Dust or fog or whatever the hell else it could be. Gas, some sort of a gaseous substance. It comes in and there's like a peak moment to get that effect and then it fades out. And it's like one of those things that I'm always waiting on, or waiting to get like the perfect moment. Ooh, like that looks cool. That piece of atmosphere right there, absolutely gorgeous. Big puffy puff right underneath those palm trees. Looks like all the light is hitting the palm trees. That's good. Those stand out. Beautiful color to the sky. The light is definitely hitting the defunct Guardian, our main subject. Love it. Although I'm going to be very curious to watch the differences between each one of these shots, depending on if the light was hitting the Guardian, if it's not hitting the Guardian, if the palm trees have light striking them. So now the shadow's over the palm trees. There's no more light hitting them. And there's some sweet atmosphere on the beach in the very center portion of the frame. How many more shots do I have? Full album. Cannot do it. Okay, that's where we will stop. Wow, look at that. We got a lot of those to choose and look at the differences between them. I'm not going to do that right this second. We'll do some deep, in-depth analysis of these at the beginning of the next stream. And like I said, then we're going to go into a battle with the Guardian Stalker right there, and that'll be fun. We'll try to get some cool beach-type shots. Getting blasted by its laser eye beam attack. I'll tell you what, though. I do not like... Let's see. We got to delete one for the obligatory self-portrait. So, which one do we not want? Are we definitely not going to want? Well, again, I kind of wanted to look at the differences between all these in depth at the beginning of the next stream. So let's just delete Maybe let's delete something old. Like I said, let's start. I do want to start kind of whittling down some of these older shots that I know we can maybe get this. You know what? This shot of this Lizalfos Sky's Guardian, the thing. I think I'm holding on to it because I know how long it took us to get it. But it is a decent shot. It's a decent shot. I just like I see so many compositional errors and so many things that I would like to change about it. That I'm not into it. Plus, it's a winter shot, and we're trying to get into our summer vibes. So let's just delete this one. Especially, most of all, the biggest thing glaring me in the face here is I really should have tilted up. What we're looking at is the pathway up Mount Lanairu, and the steps leading up that hillside are a great compositional element. And I'm tilted down so much, you feel like you're not really supposed to look up that path. And I'd like that path to kind of lead your eye into it. But it feels like because of we tilted down and we chopped off the top of those trees there, it just doesn't feel like it doesn't invite your view into the scene as much as it could have. So a tilt up just to the bottom of the Lizalfos' foot on the right side of the frame there. That Lizalfos, there's like a good 10% of the bottom of the frame, completely useless information. And I would have much rather, again, opened up that pathway up Mount Lanairu. Plus, there's those little ice stalagmites, or at least those pieces of the mountain that kind of stick out like little pillars. Would have included more of that in the frame, and it would have been much better. And I think it just really bugs me how those trees are cropped out a little bit. So it's going by. And that opens up a spot on our roll for the obligatory self-portrait. Beautiful sunset backdrop right here. Oh, why not? Let's widen out. Get my man kind of pointing up, saying like, hey, we fucked up the shot for this side because he couldn't get it. That's fine. I hate how you cannot adjust the camera height. It's like either tilt down or tilt up, and it's like locked onto his neck. So maybe in that case, the composition's going to suck if I don't zoom in a little bit. I want to be kind of more like this. Bam. Oh, Link's blinking. Okay, I'm not going to let Link blink, in the frame. Abe Blinken. Save that shot. Sweet. Full album. Oh, and here come our Keese again. And look what they have here. I don't want to deal with them. Maybe we'll try to get more shots with them at the beginning of the next stream as well. Maybe. I feel like the one we got is like as good as I would hope for those kind of things. But what would be fun, they have a really bright, lively color to them. Kind of like an ultrasight type coloring. And that actually might be kind of fun. Also, let's save before I don't know when it auto-saved at some point. It actually might be fun to include some like really bright colors with these guys in the frame, but I think they leave as soon as sun rises. So, I think they only really pop out at night. It could be wrong. Could be wrong. There's definitely enemies that do that. So, save one more time just to be sure. I think that's about. Let's just take a look. Let's do a quick review. Okay. Obligatory self-portrait. Awesome. Not the best. The self-portraits are never going to be keepers. I'm never expecting them to be. So, it is what it is. And we did our nice little time lapse of this defunct, dilapidated Guardian Stalker. And I'll go into the specifics of what I'm seeing with the changes in the time of day and the changes in the atmosphere. Because there's slight differences, but some are going to be a little bit more pleasing than others. Again, one big thing is the light on those palm trees. You got to have the light on those palm trees, in my opinion. Oh, Mel Brooks' 96th birthday. Wow. That's why I said it. It's got to be some photography in some Mel Brooks movies. Is there some in Spaceballs? I mean, shit. They could have photography in Men in Tights because it's so anachronistic. All his comedy. Anyway, let's keep an eye on the Mel Brooks photography stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do a detail about these shots next time. We'll pick one that we really enjoy, that we think has the best flavor to it. Probably gonna be some of them, like the clouds look better than the others. Some of them the atmosphere looks better. Sometimes the light looks better. We'll see. Then we shot a little shrine. This is Shoka Tatone Shrine. Just visible beyond the tide pools and those beautiful, I don't know, I keep calling these caves, but I don't know if that's the correct term for it when it's not, you know, fully enclosed like that. There's just the pillars, and then there's like a walkway along the other edge of the mountain there. So I don't know. I should look up what that's called. It's probably a good name for it. Your boy's kind of ignorant. But we try to get a cool shot of that. I'm not sure if any of these are going to be keepers. I'm not that happy about it, but it's kind of a cool view. Got the sweet Keese, electric Keese. I think those are what those are called. Electric. I'm never going to remember each flavor of each type of Keese. Electric Keese. No. Boom. Sometimes they're simple and easy to remember. You know, what I got to say? But I did very much like the placement in the frame of that Keese could probably not have been much better. Only thing that I would have loved is if it was a little bit further. It's hard to kite these guys and get them far enough away from me, especially because I think we're running in the sand, which slows us down a little bit. I have my swimming attire on, not my running attire. Definitely not my sand shoes. It's actually a good idea. Put on the sand shoes. We're not going to be swimming as much as we are going to be running through the sand. Although I'm just not sure if the beach sand slows you down the same way as the desert sand will. But if he was a little bit smaller in the frame, and if its wings, you know, this is like, I think just as the wings flapped down, and it's not the worst position for the wings to be in, but I think the ideal position is, you know, true Batman symbol wing structure, so we can fully see the splendor of the wings. Had the wings been shaped properly and it was posed very nicely, just still within that darker area of the frame, that could have been really cool. Either way, pretty rad. Also, with that color of Keese, had the sun been like directly behind it, it actually might end up looking kind of cool. Just because of its bright yellow color added to another bright yellow background. Anyway, still a cool shot. We got gold Lizalfos that we ejected from its little base, doing its thing in the water, just having a fun summertime. You know, it's just enjoying the summer, as it should be doing. And then we vaporized it with a ancient arrow. Love these shots looking through. Again, are these caves? I don't think this is technically a cave. It's got to be a good, I'm sure there's 100% a good term for that I will try to look up and not sound like a fool. But very, very beautiful look through these archways. At the very least, there's an archway, right? And you can see the little Korok standing on the stone there, and then another dilapidated Guardian Stalker in its final resting place next to the palm trees on the right side of the frame. Gorgeous little sunset. Again, I really was working on getting these arches, some beautiful shots of these arches. And as we go down the coast, I think these kind of structures are maintained throughout the entirety. Does it count as a grotto? Yeah, see, I think with the water in there, yes, right? But I think of a grotto as kind of a smaller, like, you know, human-sized impression against a rock face with the water, like, kind of under it. But I don't think it really needs the water to be a grotto either, technically. I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like a fool. No. Han shot first. Oh, yeah. Grotto. That's a good one. Yeah. Give Grotto a break, yeah. Anyway, these structures, these cool archway structures, they look amazing, and they kind of maintain themselves all the way down the coast, or at least for a large portion of the coast. So we'll probably get a lot of opportunities to get not only those sunrise, moonrise, sunset, moonset shots from areas that maybe we'll at least view them better. Although I think knowing where we're seeing the sunset, our hopes are going to probably be to get a sunrise through the arches further towards the east. I love Star Trek, yeah. Dude, oh yeah. Use the Force, Luke. Dumbledore. Okay. Anyway, great sunset shot. This looked great. I love the beautiful. It's like the lighting on the left side of those arches is completely unrealistic because there should be no light shining. That's like a graphical error when some of the light is like kind of breaking through the entire ground, or breaking through the little mountains, what would be the ground if we were up there, breaking through and coming down into that area. And that adds, like, I think if the pillars if that didn't have that nice little pocket of light on the left side, it probably would not have stood out as well. Although I think also I wish I could have seen a little bit further. Like, I wish that cave area, the arch area there, was maybe a little bit more, had a little bit more depth to it. Feels a little shallow. And I think the timing on that cloud puff inside actually only obscured our view further down into it. So maybe I boned myself there. But what I think we decided was that the sunrise shot, because that was this is like right after the moon set. But it was like 4 a.m. and the sun hadn't, I don't know why the color ended up looking like that. Because that should be like right as the sun's just about to either just came over the horizon or was like just about to. And then it went away. It was really weird. There's some weird stuff happening with the day-night cycle, man. I promise. Light isn't from the moon. Right, okay. Yeah, it could be the moon. Right, it could be the moon's light. Either way, unrealistic that it's popping through there. Because at this point, I mean, you can see, okay, look at the shadow of from the palm trees. Those are being cast from the direction the sun's rising. But yeah, that looks like moonlight. I don't know, man. And then again, the sun wasn't even up yet. This game just wants to confuse me. Whatever. It's fun regardless. Really love this shot of the moon through these arches, or through this arch. Does that arch have a name? Sometimes some of the structures, no. But, you know what? Let's name it. That's like... We'll call that, or is this only Lavara Beach, or is this considered part of Lavara Beach? You know what? I'm going to call it Lavara Beach North Arch. The North Arch of... No, okay, we'll call it Puffer Beach. I guess that makes more sense. Maybe. Because this would have to be the beach, and then Puffer Beach is this side. So we'll call it Puffer Beach North Arch, the North Arch of Puffer Beach, because that is the last arch on the beach here before it opens up into this Harfin Valley area. There's got to be a Korok around here, right? There's got to be a Korok in there somewhere, I bet. But maybe not. Maybe not. Love those shots looking through there. And then that was it. We did a sunrise, we did sunset shot, and we did our moonrise shot. We're trying to get that dragon shot, but that didn't work out. And we'll definitely, again, go through these, critique them, check out the slight differences at the beginning of the next stream. And then we have some exciting, we have a couple Keese that we can fuck around with again if we want to. Am I slow because of... Let me see really quick. I'm just curious. If I put my sand boots on... Am I faster? I feel like I'm faster. I don't know. I'm going to keep them on, though, anyway. Maintain normal movement speed on sand. I'm on sand. I'm definitely on a button. Well, don't worry about my clothes right now. It's not important, but I do want to have the sand shoes on, so that's fine. Beginning next stream, though, we're going to shoot these Keese. Maybe we'll fuck around with those Keese if we feel like it. And then we are definitely going to get that Guardian Stalker to give us the business a little bit and see what we can get with him. So yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got. That is all she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Photography, she wrote. I hope that was fun and enjoyable and entertaining and exciting, enlightening. I had a lot of fun shooting. I think we got some cool shots. The real special ones I had in mind that I was seeing, with the dragon coming up. Obviously that didn't happen. Kind of a bummer, but maybe we'll work on. I would love to get some dragon coastline shots. So we got to figure out which dragon is going to have a destination anywhere near the coast or rises near the coast. I don't know which one. It might have to be. What's its goddamn name? The snow one. The snow one. Nidra. Yeah. Damn it. Nadra. I almost said Lanira. This is because Mount Lanairu, but anyway, I just think that's going to be the one that might be visible. I think from the positions that we're going to have along the coast, but I could be wrong. We're gonna test that out. We're gonna figure it out over the course of the summer, man. We just kicked off summer. We got plenty of time. Anyway, we missed some of those special shots. Didn't quite line up, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. And it just makes it more interesting. Again, I've said this so many times. If I only was walking away with like miraculous keeper shots every single time I took a photo in this game, first of all, I just assume that this game there's so much great stuff that it's just impossible to not get a good shot, which almost it feels like that just because of how beautiful this game is. But I think I just get bored. I get bored if I'm just not. There's no challenge to it. It would not feel as fun, and definitely would not feel as gratifying when you finally get those shots that you have in mind. That's what we're going for. We have those visions. We want to capture them. We really want to make it happen. And if it doesn't happen, that's fine, because again, it makes it more exciting. More of a challenge to get that shot in the future. What else have we got? Let's do socialists. Let's do some socialisms. Socials. If you want to see previous streams, check out YouTube. Most of these end up on YouTube eventually. Plus the other fun videos that we're working on while we do this. We're always working on photography in whatever game it is we're playing. So we're going to do a video photography in Zelda Breath of the Wild. Instagram will be where we post mostly our real life photography stuff. We've been working on getting this studio. Thank you, Bernie. Yeah, Redeem Bernie. Dude, we could do a Bernie redemption. It comes out with the gloves. We do real life photography stuff here in the studio sometimes. I haven't done one for a while, but mostly that's what we put up on the Instagram. Just haven't really got the formatting down to do in the in-game photography stuff on there yet, but there will be some eventually. Twitter has mostly been alerts when we go live, but I have some photo quotes that maybe I'll throw up there to solidify my quotations in stone. You gotta get credit. Patreon is a great way to help support the channel. If you like what you see and you want to help support us, you can go to Patreon and help out if you so desire. Photo quotes. Yeah, I got some photo quotes, dude. I'm the Faux Talk rapper. Ha! Write that down so you can check out what I'm talking about. The photographer. It says a Faux Talk rapper. It's a photographer. Get it? It's very funny. Also, if you want to support the stream and you enjoyed what you watch, obviously consider following. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe if you did enjoy what you saw and you want to see more. Keep track of things. And other than that, I think that's it. Oh, we gotta wait. Discords. if you want to be part of a community that very much appreciates any images you create or photography that you take in-game photography or real-life photography in real life, we got a great Discord community and a great place to share anything that you would like to with people that will appreciate it. Great month of June streams. Oh, that's true. Well, we got tomorrow. Wait, we got... No, April, June, and November. Yeah, no, 30 days has September. Yeah, what am I talking about? So yeah, it was our our stream of June. Dude, I don't know my astronomy and I don't know my dates. Okay, I know photography. That's what I'm here for, you know. If you gave me 2 seconds, I would have figured that one out. But yeah, it's our final stream of June. Thanks for pointing that out. Actually, I would not have realized that until it was too late. But yeah, we kicked off summer right, I think, and we're gonna continue doing so. So we should have plenty of fun. I will be back tomorrow for Photography Friday and Fallout 76, doing some fun photography, flying enemies, shooting photos of them in compromising poses in the air, medjool dates. Yeah. Either way, hope everybody enjoyed. If you can't make it tomorrow, obviously, yeah, please enjoy your weekend. Everybody enjoys to have a great weekend. It is 4th of July weekend, so I'm sure some of the peeps out there will have longer weekends. Please enjoy every moment. You deserve it. Be safe, okay? Don't do anything stupid. Don't go blowing up fireworks, blowing up G.I. Joes at the beach with fireworks in Mexico, because that'd be just insane. Yeah, just be safe. Everybody be safe, please. Be responsible, be safe, and have fun. But like I said, hopefully everybody can make it tomorrow for Photography Friday. Otherwise, I wish you all a very good night. Thank you all. As always, take care, take pictures, and don't lose your dinosaur. Really appreciate everybody's support and everybody being here. Thank you very much. Do go doing anything stupid, like getting yourself killed. Yeah. Wait, do go. Do not. Anyway, really appreciate it. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening all. I'm out of here. Time for food. Butchered. I botched it. It's a botched job. I botched it. Great, damn great. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Let me throw a snack your way. Snack you all. Peace.